Hey Maxwell, Mr. Cornett here, and we're getting ready for next week's PE lesson. But first, I want to say thank you all to everyone that sent their videos last week, and it's good to catch up with you guys and see you all again after winter break. And great hearing about things that you did, or things that you got, or ways that you stayed healthy. So thank you for sending those videos. This week we're going to get kind of back more to a normal PE lesson. So we're actually going to work on rolling, almost kind of like bowling. Okay, and I'm going to have 3 different activities that you could choose between doing, or if you want to do all 3, you could. Some are a little more simple, some are a little more complicated, so maybe our older grades may do the more complicated ones. But for this activity, some different things you might have around the house that you can use. So again, we got to be creative, just like you guys have been all year. But we're gonna need some type of a ball. If you don't have, I'm gonna use I'll show you a gopher ball that I have, like a foam ball. Again, but if you don't have that, you can always go back to our handy dandy sock ball. It's kind of ball it up and roll it up. So our 3 activities we're gonna have one where we're aiming at something at your house. I'm gonna have a bowling pin here, but maybe you're aiming at a chair or a table leg or the couch, just something specific that you're aiming at, and we'll practice rolling at that. The second choice would be building some type of a cup stack, almost like real bowling. So I'm gonna have a 10 cup stack that I'm going to be trying to knock down, and the third one is going to be bowling golf, which I'll explain at the end. But I'm going to flip the camera around, show you our learning objectives, and we will get started. Okay, so the 2 learning objectives we're going to focus on today are, first, I can roll the ball smoothly on the ground, which we just don't want the ball bouncing. We want it to roll smoothly at our target, which I'll demonstrate how we do that in just a moment. And the second one is I can use my follow through when rolling the ball, which is how we aim where the ball is going to go. So we're going to have our targets that we're aiming at. Now, it's not a huge deal if you hit your target. Now, obviously that's what we're going for. I think it's more fun to have something to aim at. But what I don't want you to do is change the way you're doing it just so you can hit your target. I want you to focus on these cues that we're going to talk about. That's how we're going to get better at rolling. So I'm going to go through each one of those different ways I talked about earlier, starting with just aiming at a target. So I'm gonna flip the camera back around and get set up. Here we go. Okay, so I have 2 different kinds of balls here. Now, if you have something like this, like a foam ball that's round, maybe even like a tennis ball, it's gonna roll a lot better than our softball. Okay. Now, I know some of us don't have a ball like this at home, or something that you can use inside the house. So if you need to use a softball, it's just gonna make it a little more challenging, but you're gonna have to try and see which way the ball's rolling. If it might be curving some because it's not perfectly round, okay? So first thing I'm gonna do is you're gonna find something in your house to aim at. It could be, like I said earlier, a chair leg, a table leg, a part of the couch, a part of the wall. Find something. I'm gonna use a bowling pin for now. Get a few steps away where you're comfortable, start there, and as we practice rolling, and you're hitting your target, then you can get a little further away, almost like we did when we worked on throwing. So I'm going to use a softball just in case people are doing the same as me. So when we're rolling the ball, kind of like when we threw, we did our TL step and throw, but we want to step with our opposite leg as we roll the ball, okay? Now, like I said, one of our first learning targets was that we want the ball to roll smoothly on the ground. So to do that, I can't let go of it way up here, right? It's going to bounce, and it might bounce over our target. It's not going to hit it. So we want to start and you have to kind of squat down. Remember, stepping on our opposite foot, and start that ball right here on the ground so that it rolls. And then our follow through is basically that our hand points right at our target after we let go. If I do this and let go and point my hand that way, the ball's gonna go that way, okay? So here we go, we're gonna start off our feet together, step with our opposite foot, roll. See, it kind of curved that way, so maybe I need to aim it a little bit left of our bowling pin, okay? Step, roll up, curve the other way, man. Softball's got a mind of its own. This might be kind of hard if you have a softball, so don't get discouraged, just try your best. Oh, so close. Now, it doesn't have to be something that you knock down. And honestly, this ball may not be heavy enough to knock it down. Oh, I hit my target. So maybe now I take another step back to challenge myself. But notice how the ball is rolling smoothly. I'm following through right at my bowling pin, and I'm making sure that the ball is not bouncing. I let go of it right on the ground, right in front of me. So that is our first thing that you could try to do with rolling or bowling. Okay, I'm gonna get my next equipment out for our second activity. Next option is going to be so I built a 10 cup stack with cups. Now I have speed stacking cups. If you don't have enough cups to do that, maybe build a 3 cup stack. Or if you want, you could even kind of shape it more. I'm gonna do it this way first, but I'm gonna show you a different way you can shape it, almost like you're at the bowling alley. Now, when you're bowling, you have 2 tries to get them all down. If you get them all down on the first try, it's called a strike. You can see the X on the screen. So let's say if I knock down, a few of them, I have another try to get the rest of them, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Again, we're not gonna start super far away. Making sure we're stepping their opposite foot. Make sure that ball's rolling smoothly on the ground, falling through right at our target. So here we go, let's see what happens. So try them all. I knocked them all down, that would be a strike. Now, if you wanna make it a little more interesting, another way you can do it is set it up on the ground like this, and see if you can knock them down. Now, you're probably gonna need a different kind of ball. So you may need a heavier ball if you're gonna try this. So here we go, let's see what happens. Now, they're not really knocking over, but you can kind of see ones that get moved around. So I'm gonna move those around. Let's see what I've got left here. So I've got 7 cups left. I might need to roll it a little harder. Oh, I got a few more knocked over. So I still had 4 up. You may need, these cups are kind of heavy, so they don't get really knocked over as easy as some of the other ones. But that is our second activity that you can try to do. Is some, might work better with the stacking. I think it knocks them over better. But kind of more of an actual bowling kind of way of rolling. So that's activity number 2. For our third activity, I'm gonna have to move the camera again, and I will show you exactly what we do for that. So here we go. Okay, so we're actually gonna start off for this one in my office. So this is rolling golf. So it's kind of like if you play disc golf or regular golf, our goal is to get our ball to our target in the least amount of rolls. Now, in the gym, if I was just out in the open, the gym would be pretty easy. So I've put some things to make it a little more difficult. So we're starting in my actual office, kind of like I showed you all last time. And my goal is to roll the ball from here and get, so you're gonna kind of walk through. Now we put some furniture in here because we're storing some stuff. I put this in the way to block my view because I'm trying to get the ball to go all the way to that orange smaller basketball goal in the bottom part of it. Now, what you all can do at home is maybe you start in your kitchen or you start in your bedroom. You start somewhere, and your goal is to get your ball to hit somewhere else. So make it a little more challenging. Don't have it something in the same room. So maybe you start in your bedroom and you try to get the ball to hit one of the table legs in your kitchen. So you're gonna have to roll it, and you may not be able to obviously roll it in one throw or one roll to get it there. So I'm gonna have to kind of roll. For me, I'm gonna have to start by rolling it not too hard because I can't get it from my office even out to the gym. So it's going to take me 2 rolls to get it to there. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to see my hand and the ball. And I'm using a sock ball for this. So here we go. See how many rolls it takes. All right, so we're in my office. I'm going to do 1 roll to try to get it just outside over here. So here we go. All right, so that's 1. I'm going to pick it up. Now I can't get it all the way straight there because I've got this thing in my way and I can't go underneath of it. And remember, we're not throwing it. We're rolling it, so I need to have the ball roll on the ground. If you throw it, you have to. It doesn't count as a. You have to go back to where you started, and you lose a throw. Okay, so I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna try to go right underneath that tripod there, and get up as far as I can. Oh, there's got lots of stuff in the way. All right. Okay. Good. Got through. So that's roll number 2. So let's see where it ends up. Oh, it's kind of rolling sideways. That softball. Kind of crazy. Now there's a chair in the way. There's some other things in the way. But I gotta try and roll it and get it all the way underneath that orange basketball goal. So here we go. Roll, it's going, it's going, it's going. Oh, didn't quite get there. So that's 3 rolls. Now this one's pretty much, oh, I didn't get it in, no. 4 rolls. All right, so I got it in 5 rolls. So that is bowling golf or rolling golf. I'm gonna flip the camera back around and kind of wrap this up. All right, so those are 3 different things that you can do with rolling. With your activity for this week, if you would like to send me just a picture or a video of you doing one of those, that would be amazing. I'd love to see you guys working on your rolling and having some fun. If you want to do all 3, more power to you, but I'd just love to see you really focusing on stepping that opposite foot, making sure that ball's rolling smoothly on the ground and following through. So those are the 3 things that we're truly trying to do today with our rolling. So I can't wait to see the videos. Keep up the good work, guys. So proud of you guys for doing all the virtual learning and virtual P. So keep it up. Talk to you soon. Adios.